Once upon a time, in a land not too far away called Heckman, there lived a sad and lonely book. His name was Twilight, and he lived on top of the cold mountain in the recreational reading neighborhood. He had never left the comfort and safety of his home shelf. He had only been picked up once or twice by human hands due to his boring interior. One day he decided to go on an adventure because he had never been on one before. He knew the world was a dark and scary place, but he didn't care. Sayonara, he called to all the other books as he plopped down from his bookshelf home and began to make his way down the library steps. He dutifully checked himself out as to not to set off the alarms. He shuffled to the door, and a heavenly glow emanated from the windows. This must be sunlight, he thought to himself. Freedom, he exclaimed. But only for a week, said the librarian. His spirits were only temporarily dampened. He made his way outside, and lo and behold, he found a longboard. He decided to try it out and climbed aboard. Catch me if you can, he cackled. But soon he wiped out. Ouch, he yelled. But a friend of the family kindly helped him up. Next, he endeavored to climb a tree. I've never felt so free before, he thought. I love the feeling of the wind blowing through my pages. After reclining for a while, he continued onward on his journey. He soon found himself at the center of the town, the restaurant Johnny's. He was fascinated by all the beautiful people walking by. Suddenly, out of the crowd, a gorgeous maiden passed him by, gazing over his glossy cover. He blushed and thought of ways to disappear, but in an instant she was gone. His heart was crushed into a million pieces. By the kindness of a stranger named Zachary, he tasted coffee for the first time. I've been missing out my whole life. I can't believe it. Suddenly, a wave of sleepiness overtook him, and he decided to take a nap under the fuzziest blanket he had ever used. When he woke up, he was back on his home shelf. He realized with despair his entire adventure had just been a dream. The end.